Alright everybody, welcome back. We're back with another video on the new FiveM Zombie series. If you've seen, of course, the last video, I kind of explained what went on with the Radium. I'm still trying to figure out what happened with getting all that situated. Keep getting an error. So we're just going to pivot again and continue working on this. And then once we get that situation figured out, whatever the hell's going on with it, then we'll keep moving. We're just going to keep moving on the server. So guys, like I said before, if you haven't already done so, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, leave us a comment down below, good, bad, or the other. Try not to be negative though, guys. Again, these are no edit videos. I'm not trying to spend hours doing editing. I could, but that just takes away from me being able to do other stuff. So again, these are no edit videos, just going through the basics of getting some of this stuff installed. And then I'm going to get into some development work with making some stuff differently. And then we're going to make our own scripts at some point in the next month or so. I've already started working on them a little bit. But guys, I have other things going on. I have a life. I've got kids. I've got a job. I have college classes that I'm taking. I don't have a lot of time to make these perfectly presented videos. So if they're not perfect, or there's dead spots, or you hear me talking to people on my Discord about other things that's going on with the server, that's just part of running a development server, guys. We have stuff going on. But I am trying to show you guys the bare minimum on how to get some of this stuff in, and then the development side of it too will come. Hope you guys are coming along for the little, the ride here. We will be getting back into the RP server, as well as doing some streaming from another server. And at some point, I'm going to try to get that damn RP server for Radium to work. But I can get the server up. I just can't get into it myself. I've got something just negating it on my end. I don't know what it is. I've done all the AI bullshit. I mean, you can look at the other video. You'll see what the error is. But again, guys, let's just keep going. And like I said, if you haven't done so, please hit those buttons for me. Hit the subscribe button to help me grow the channel. The like and the comment does help with the algorithm, and hitting that notification bell so you are aware every time we drop more videos and when we start going live. So let's just keep going with this today. I know that's a mouthful, but I'm trying to get through it here in the first couple of minutes. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we're going to do. I think the first thing we probably need to do is get in a HUD so that way we can see if we're dead or alive. So let's do this. I'm going back over here. QB has got its own HUD, so we're going to get rid of that piece of shit. That's gone. Now, what we're going to do is, I don't need this up anymore. Right now I'm using WinSCP to do all my transfers because it allows me with a QB server to be able to edit some of these QB files. Normally I use FileZilla because it's a little more stable in my opinion, but this is what we're working with right now. So let's just unpack this sumbitch right here. Right. Unpack it. Yep. SQL, of course. Let me get it open on the server. Hold on just a second. Database. I didn't open it already. And again, if you guys are new here, we are building this on a panel server. That way I don't have to worry about anyone getting access to my virtual private servers if we decide to make this a permanent part of our server community. All right, so I do have, yes, see this, the database is up. We're going to hit import. Normally you can copy and paste the information as well, but I'm just going to do it this way. Drag it in. There we go. There. That one's pretty simple, guys. All right. Now, big thing is we're going to check the config. Read these things, guys. All right, so we're running on a new QB server. We're using Ox MySQL. That's all fine. We do have PMA voice. This is fine. This makes it really weird when people join in. I tried turning it on a couple of times. I don't really like it. Miles per hour. Not miles per gallon. On this one, we're going to turn off the map. Okay. Real time, yes, because I know it's kind of weird if you think about it, but I'd rather you know what time it is where you are. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. I mean, date. I don't really see why you would need to know the date. Okay. Let's see. Ammo HUD, compass, health, hunger, thirst, armor, stamina, speedometer, map button. Okay, here's one. Let's see. Seatbelt flyout speed. I always raise this up a little bit for now. We don't want the stupid sound. Okay. Let's see. There is a way. Let's see. There's a way to turn this stuff off. We'll do that too. Let's see. Not worrying about the watermark at the moment, but we'll put something in. Let's see. Let's just do this. Let's turn it all off right now. None of this will show. Here we go. We don't want that. We don't need cache. We don't need this. We don't need this. Okay. Bank money, no. We really don't need the job. I just usually try to leave it on there because it says survivor, but I'll leave it on for right now. Let's see. We'll leave the rest of that on there. Cruise control. That's not right. We want it to be something random that no one uses. So we're going to set it as let's use O. Seatbelt control is B. Engine toggle's fine. Nitrous, it's not a big deal. Seatbelt and cruise. Cruise is a negative. Cruise sucks, guys. It'll cause you to wreck, cause you more problems than it's worth. Let's see. Fuel system. See, that's the thing. This is crazy. We're going to move this over to legacy fuel because I'm pretty sure that the system that we use switches to legacy fuel. It's just an override, but this is retarded because QB doesn't even show up on here. It's probably going to use the same damn exports as legacy fuel. Stress, false. Don't use that. I mean, it's up to you, but it's just a pain in the ass, in my opinion. Okay, and that's that. Quick and dirty, guys. Alright, so all we're going to do is this is going to go in here. Drag and drop. All you really need to do, don't matter if you're doing it on a zombie server or any other server, guys, is just read on this one that's really coded really well. If you read the green next to each item, you can about figure out if you don't know, or you can look at what it is and you can figure out what it is. You just have to take that time to pay attention. All right, so got it in. We're going to restart. Oh, it's still doing. Oh, I haven't restarted it. Haha. Restart. I need to check that again to make sure it saved that change we made on there because I was in there with my daughter a minute ago, just kind of goofing around and testing the server to make sure it wasn't lagging or anything. And I see that it was still bringing up inventory. So let's see what we got here. QB inventory server main. It's out. So maybe I haven't restarted it since I did that. I don't know. We'll find out really quick. I will keep this up. And we're going to minimize this. So let's just jump in and see what it does. Again, these are just no edit videos, guys. I'm not trying to do anything special. I'm jumping through the base of getting some of this stuff in. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. If you really need help, make sure you do leave a comment and like the video, and jump into my Discord, create a ticket, and we will get with you on that as well. It's just I've made up my mind that if people ask me for help and they're not actually subscribed, liking, and commenting on the videos, I'm just not going to be as helpful, because I mean, if I'm making the videos and you're asking for help, the least you can do is hit like, subscribe, and leave a little comment or something just to help me out. So that's what we're going to be at with it. All right. Let me turn the sound down a little bit. So the HUD's up.
I will end your fucking life. You and me, asshole. You and me. I didn't take my meds.
The HUD's up and running. You can do /HUD settings, and you guys can make changes. You can drag parts around. You can turn stuff off. You can change the speedometer back and forth. You can make it bigger or smaller. You can decide the colors of the different parts. Um, there is cinematic mode. There's a different version. So you got the text HUD like this, with no squares. It's just the items. You got the squares and the circles. You can change all this out. You can change the size of these, bigger or smaller. Any of these items you can turn on and off. You can turn on and off the dynamic status. Whatever you guys want to do, you can do in here. I do leave this turned on because I think everybody has a different way they want to do things. Some people are streaming and they would rather not have the server name up in the corner, or a map showing all the time, or their gun up here, or their number, or whatever. They would just rather it be a clean screen until you get into a car and then the speedometer pops up, which I get that. So that's why we keep it where you can do your own thing. So that is the setting up the HUD. Now, what I do want to check really quick, I've got my panel pulled up. I want to verify that the change that I made on the inventory is fixing things. And it did. So apparently, QBCore and their infinite wisdom screwed something else up again. So let's take a look. So let's fade out of here. All right. So of course, QBCore and their infinite wisdom thinks they know more than everybody else. That's the print. Okay. Is there another one? Is my question. So let's do this. Go back over here. And we're going back up from here. QB inventory server. This is the one we got rid of it in. It's right there. So when it does it, that's the only thing. So let's do this. Control F, because this is what fixed it before. Print. That's the only time that print shows up in here. They probably changed something else. Freaking retarded people. So we're gonna have to look. Oh crap! Did it open? Okay. F. Print. Let's see. That's missing items. Setting. Give it. That's the one. There it is. This is the one we need to get rid of. It's not the other one. So we'll do that. We'll save that. So they must have changed it. So now it's in inventory server functions. So they added a bunch more crap to this. See, here's another one. I'll have to check on this. Let's see. Let's just do okay, and let's go back. Is there any more of those? Let's see. Okay. Back. Server main Lua. Shit, I should have done it the other way. Result successfully loaded. That one's the one we need to leave. Leave that one. Alright, now what we're going to do is I'm going to restart here, make sure I don't have any syntax errors. Alright, scroll back up. Look for any syntax errors. So let's see. Inventory right there. So no syntax errors, so we're good there. Alright. Alright, let's test this thing one more time. Go back over here. Let's see. Again, guys, I'm just trying to help you guys get your server up and running. You're always going to have more development stuff that you'll want to do. If you have any questions, let me know. When it comes to the HUD, this is the Codem Blvck Hud V2. Once we check it this time, I will show you guys how to get it and where it's at. There are different versions of HUDs, guys. I've had a few different ones. This is the one I've had for a couple of years, and I like it. They have some newer versions, but for this particular server and even my RP server, this is the one I like to use. It's really simple. It's not overdone, and it's just proven effective. We tried and true. Never have any issues out of it. So that's my big thing. All right. So my big thing right here is I want to see that this stupid issue is gone. And as you can see at the bottom right here, we don't have this issue anymore. Where's it at? We don't have this problem anymore. So down here, we've done all this shooting and there's no inventory updating. Okay, so that took care of that problem. Let me jump out from there. And then what I want to do is show you guys this Codem. Now this one is this one, and CSXQB, either one. So I think I've got, which one do I have? V2. Yeah, I've got V2. So I've got this one, and it's 750 in euros. Can we change it in here? Doesn't look like it. So what is 750 in USD? Let's see. 750. There we go. $9. So $9. It was 12 when I bought it. So it's like $9. It's a really, really good HUD in my personal opinion. It's nothing too stupid, nothing over the top. Now they do have some newer ones. I think it's the M series. It's the new one. I think, yeah. This Cyber HUD and the AIO one. I actually was working on this one for another client a while back. I really like it, but it's got a lot of coding you have to do, a lot of tweaks. But once it's working, it's a really, really decent HUD. It just takes a lot of time. You have to be really willing to sit down and put some time into this one. It's got different speedometers for different things, boats, emergencies, bikes, which is really neat. But like I said, you have to devote probably a good hour to coding this one to make it work the right way. Because it displays everything you have, info about yourself, the players, everything. It's all separate. It's got widgets. It's got all kinds of things. It's got this thing where you can set up prizes. They get a prize every so many hours or something like that. Um, it's really a good little HUD, and it is only what? $12.50. So like $15, I guess, probably. So not bad. This one does. If you get this one, take your time with this one. All right, so that's that, and that's setting up the Codem Blvck Hud V2. Um, I like it a lot. We've used it a lot, so it's a really good HUD. I've done this video before, but this one is a little different considering we're installing it on a zombie server setup, so we're taking off a lot of stuff. I do have a video on installing it on a full RP type setup, which is not a lot of difference in what we did other than turning everything off. Where I went through and turned all the different parts off, you wouldn't do that. So, but that's installing that. If you guys have any questions, please leave me a comment and get into the Discord if you need any help. Create a ticket, all the good things. If you, like I said, if you need help, please make sure you're liking, comment, and you're subscribed to the channels. That helps me to help you. That's the one thing. I'm putting out a lot of help to people, and I don't mind doing it. But I'm looking, and the people that I'm helping aren't even subscribed to the channel half the time. So that's kind of counterproductive on my end. So again, guys, if you need help, like, comment, subscribe on the videos, and I have no problem helping you out, doing the best I can. If I have to do the coding for you, it's usually like $10 for most scripts, 20 for hard ones. For me to do all the coding and put it in, or drag and drop, make it drag and drop for you. You send me the script, I'll code it up for you and send it back to you. You'll be a drag and drop 90% of the time, and you'll be good to go. So with that being said, again, if you haven't done so, like, comment, subscribe on the videos, guys. That helps us out. And that will be the end of this one. It's a pretty short little video here, about 20 minutes or so, getting this going. And we'll be back with another one, guys. We're going to keep going until we get all of my scripts installed on this server and I get it up and running as a zombie server. So thanks for hanging out with me. Hope to see you in the next one here. Probably in the next 24 hours, you should see it go live on YouTube. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Have a great day.